South Carolina and Georgia, I'm bringing my Come Together tour to Peace Concert Hall in Greenville, South Carolina on August 28th, and I'll be in Athens, Georgia on Friday, August 29th at the Classic Center Theater, and in Evans, Georgia on August 31st at Columbia County Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets now at tomsegura.com/tour.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Dying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Yeah.
I don't know what this is with you,
Yeah.
but it is now officially a Hitler summer. Because you've been watching your Hitler docs in bed.
I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
Go ahead.
But you do this every summer. Heather pointed this out.
Yeah.
That every summer you get into Hitler and World War II and you go down this rabbit hole. What is it about joy in summer?
I like his name, to be honest. Hitler.
What is it about summertime?
Summertime is wartime. No. You know, I was just going through the library of options.
Yeah.
And I just got a little tickle for some World War II stuff. So I started the World War II doc series. It's a 6-episode series, I think, in color.
Which is
nice
always
to see it in
exciting.
color. Yeah. You know, there's just so much that goes on. Like, you think you know a story, and then you forget, like, just how many different little stories are in something like World War II. It's just fascinating. So I just, I jump into it. And
But what about the idea of summer and freedom and good weather and, you know, lightning bugs and barbecues and boats makes you go World War II?
I don't know. I think I cycle in and out of war docs, though.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen one in a while, so I was like, kind of time for a refresher.
Because where were you before? I'm trying to remember. Were you into Pearl Harbor? What were you interested in?
What, last time?
Like prior to World War II?
Oh, I was just watching, I watched a few docs. I watched the Tylenol one. I watched the Bin Laden one.
Oh, that's where you were, the Middle
Yeah.
East. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could have been a Bin Laden summer, but...
You know, the Bin Laden doc was fantastic, but that's only 3 episodes. Like, once you get into it, you know, it's really good. I mean, they got really incredible people to do that, like to agree to be on the doc, you know.
Really? Who'd they get?
The former CIA director, Leon Panetta, a bunch of high-ranking people that were, including the person that planned the raid.
Ooh, who did
the commander, the naval commander, some people from SEAL Team 6 were in it. And just, like a lot of high-ranking people talking about that whole basically journey of tracking him and everything that was behind the scenes, you know, of like how they figured out. I mean, I know people kind of know, you know, the courier was the connection to figuring it out, but having them lay it out. And when you see how long it takes, that's the thing about these, you know, clandestine operations. It's like, they have to be so patient, and you're tracking. They had to track this guy for like thousands of miles. You know what I mean? Like, he's in one country going through all this terrain, switching vehicles, switching hands, and like tracking, and then he just ends up in Pakistan in, what is it, Abbottabad? And they just see this house, and like, this house is fucking weird, man. Like, it has 15-foot walls, and you know, then they like are figuring out who, like, how many people live there. They're looking at the trash that they burn the trash, and they're watching people come in and out, and then they figure out that they're like, oh no, they thought 2 families lived there. They're like, there's a 3rd family that lives here, and they live on this like level, and then they're using satellites to, you know, to see what they can, and
It looks really good.
it's pretty cool,
It's
right?
a cool room that he was chilling in.
But this satellite imagery just had this this guy that would pace every day, you know, and they had to use, I forget what it's called, when you use they see the image and the shadow that he casts, and then they figured out that by the shadow that this individual, because they couldn't see him head on, was the same height as Bin Laden.
And he was a tall
He was a tall
fella.
guy, yeah.
Wow. So what you're saying is Bin Laden is longer than a summer. World War II, you could figure that war out in a summer.
No, the opposite.
Oh, no, Bin Laden is longer than a summer.
Bin Laden's a quick watch.
Oh, so it should have been a Bin Laden summer.
Well, no, because you need more. Bin Laden's a weekend watch.
Oh, even less.
World War II is that's
a full-time.
It's a full-time job.
All right, sorry. I'm just,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap up this one probably tonight, and then I'm going to start another World War II doc.
What do you got your paws on?
I don't know yet. I'm looking at, there's a lot of options. Might do Vietnam too. I don't know.
You do cycle into Vietnam eventually in summertime. It's a warm climate. That was a jungle war. That makes sense for you.
Yeah.
See, that would make more sense if Vietnam summer, a World War II winter.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because
So you're saying maybe save this next World War II doc for the holidays,
that's what I'm talking about.
like Thanksgiving, Christmas.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, boys, gather around. We're going to watch a documentary about Stalingrad.
Yeah, when your mother's around, your sisters, the fam.
My dad could sit and watch that shit for weeks on end in a row. Wake up, watch it, sit down, watch this right here. These tanks, these guys, see these tanks didn't actually have on the right rudders on them. And you just kind of mumble it to it, and you're like, cool, man.
Loved it.
You'd walk in 6 hours later, and you just hear fucking machine guns going off. Like, you still watching the, oh, yeah. You're like, yeah, pretty neat.
Yeah, and he's laying there in his chonies. I know exactly what you're talking about. That house.
Yeah,
in
but
Florida.
you watch these things. I had no idea that they were trying to get Germany obviously to surrender. That at one point they gave the directive to the British and American troops, just bomb Hamburg and kill civilians.
They're so desperate, I think.
Yeah. So they're years into the war, and then they're like, just destroy Hamburg.
Fucking take it down.
I didn't know that.
There's so many details.
That's what I'm saying.
How
There's so
could
much.
you know that, Tom?
Oh, I know.
Don't beat yourself.
And here's the craziest thing. They fucking bombed the shit out of Hamburg. I mean, this place was fucking pretty much destroyed. And then they had all survivors go into I guess a postal service building operation. And then the Brits were like, bomb that.
Oh my God.
To kill all the civilians.
Just to get her done.
Yeah.
To really put some fear into
that's
Hitler's heart.
And then Hitler was like,
Do you know what's so funny? So my father will tell people where to visit in Europe dependent upon whether or not Hitler bombed it during World War II.
that's where to visit?
Well, no, meaning if Hitler didn't bomb it, it's a nicer European city.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And that's just true because
Yeah.
Hitler didn't, tear it all to pieces.
Right.
So you have the original European buildings and such that you can actually see.
The other interesting thing about this doc is they have a lot of super old people that fought in the war in it,
Super old people. Oh, that's cool. They're still around?
They're still around, and you hear them talk about it's just interesting. Some guy who's like, I hated the Americans.
I want to hear that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's so annoying with their McDonald's. They're so loud in the
Yeah.
subways.
And then whenever they have the American on, it's like an 87-year-old guy. He's like, so we stormed that beach, and there's fucking Japs everywhere. And he's like, and there was only a handful of Japs left when we left. Nice, real nice.
I know. It's so funny because now they try not to. Well, the idea being we have drones that do the killing for us, so we don't have
That type of war will never happen again. Really.
I hope. I mean, look, no, none of it's great.
No, of course not.
My
but
goodness,
these people were just
traumatized. These men were so traumatized.
When you see footage, one thing you don't think about is when there's a war at sea and you're on an aircraft carrier. You didn't think about this until you're actually watching this because someone will have a camera on deck. There's planes approaching, firing, and the guys that work on the deck just hit the deck. They just lay on the deck.
That's where that saying comes
from. And then
from.
fucking a plane flies over that's firing bombs and shooting machine guns at it. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then they just pop up and they just run around. Yeah, it's really crazy.
You just hope that you don't get hit.
All of them were like, I'm probably going to die today. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
How do you even, I don't know how they sleep at night, how they function.
Because
how
you
they
just
eat,
train
how they shit.
until you're just like, I'm a war machine. I'm a killing machine.
There's this scene in the show, The New Look, about Coco Chanel and Christian Dior and how they navigated World War II. And it's a great the idea being you think you would do differently or be a better person.
Yeah.
But really, would you?
Would
if
you?
you're just
Yeah.
trying to survive?
That's the thing. It's all about survival for most people.
Right. It's
Yeah.
a great moral question. And at one point, Coco Chanel is meeting with some intel guy and some German or whatever. And she's in Paris and she's standing there and she's like, do I have to be here? The bombs are falling right behind me. And she's literally like, I'm fucking Coco Chanel.
Yeah.
And I'm standing in Paris, and right behind me, the bombs are falling. And she's like standing nervously waiting for this guy to come meet her. And you're like, that's how it was.
Yeah.
People are just like, oh, yeah, they're just bombing some shit behind me right now.
You know what nobody
wild.
ever talks about, though, with Hitler?
What's that, babe?
He was a great friend.
He was a great friend.
Hitler
to
was
animals,
No.
to people.
To Mussolini. Nobody talks about it.
No, that's true. We learned that in
Because I'm
Italy.
watching the doc, right? And when the Italians are just done with Mussolini, they're like, we're done with this fuck.
Yeah.
And they start just like rioting and going crazy. Guess what Hitler does?
What?
He sends a plane to pick up Mussolini because
Yeah.
he's worried sick about him. He's worried sick about
He's
him.
like, get in, loser.
He's like, get in here. And
Let's
he fly
go.
and then he greets him. He gets off and he's like, you okay? Yeah, I swear.
Just a couple of bros.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Say what you want about Hitler, but you can't say he was a bad friend to his friends.
And they
Yeah.
both have an aesthetic they share an aesthetic sensibility here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
Another
kind of
thing
outfit.
no one ever talks about. The guy had a great smile.
Hitler?
Yeah.
Did he have nice teeth?
I don't know about that, but it's just a beautiful smile.
Sure. And his eyes really lit up when he smiled.
How come we never see these
Yeah.
shots?
Oh, look at it.
Look at that. Guy's having the time of his life.
Just goofing around with his
Yeah.
friends.
How
There
about
he
a
is.
little more photos like this? That's the guy I remember. You know what I mean?
Hello. He's just saying hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Wie geht's?
How's everyone doing?
Hello.
He's just waving.
He's loving.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Hitler summer for him, too.
Yeah, they always show that photo.
Yeah.
The stern. Yeah, it's like,
so
oh, that's how you got to
mad.
remember him. You got to remember him like, but here's the real guy. You know?
I get
Yeah.
it, Tom. I get it. I
But
get
again,
you.
great friend to Mussolini. And I just wanted to be out there. All right, here's your opening clip. Are you ready?
I need a pen when you have a chance, Josh.
What would have happened had there been a 14-year-old girl here, Tim, and not me or the Polk County Sheriff's Office? Well, you'd have ate her ass.
Oh, my God.
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
He did not say that.
Welcome to your mom's house
Amen.
with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Did you eat her ass? Whoop, whoop.
You'd have ate her ass.
He did not straight up say
He said that. And then I like how the guy goes, he's like,
Would I? Yeah.
he's thinking it for sure.
The Polk County Sheriff's Office. Well, you'd have ate her ass.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, it is what I proposed as the idea.
He proposed that to a 14-year-old?
Well, I mean, I'm deducing that
Yes.
from the conversation.
No, me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's really wild for a 14-year-old to be on board with. Wow, I didn't know people
well, it's
did
not.
that.
It's somebody posing as a 14-year-old, right?
Oh, right.
yeah,
got
that's
it.
how they got him. Yeah.
That's how they got him, Tom.
Somebody was like, come on over. I'm watching a movie. He's like, how about I come over and eat your ass? And she's like, oh, I've never done that. And then you show up and it's Chris Hansen.
Do you think the chats with these those are like Keanu AI, where you're like, wow, this chick's really overly cool. Like this 14-year-old knows what ass eating is?
I mean,
Wow.
probably your reptilian brain takes over and you're just like, cool. This is the one I've been looking for. Yeah, I'm sure that when they look back on it, they're probably like, oh yeah, this is not. I got caught.
Yeah, I got bamboozled here.
Yeah.
There's no 14-year-olds that
Who's
are in
like trying to get my ass eaten today? What are you doing? Yeah.
it. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
what you doing, girl? Just trying to get my
Yeah.
ass eaten.
Yeah. And he's like, funny enough, I'm into eating ass. So if you want,
What a coincidence.
what a coincidence. Yeah.
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 He looks like he likes 14-year-olds. They
Yeah.
always look the part. I
Fill
don't.
all my holes with your delicious man spread and want to overflow your love juice from my orifices like a broken toilet.
Keanu.
Keanu. Do you need money?
Ding, ding, ding.
Fucked a lot, man.
Yeah. Cool.
Wait, do that again.
You bet I'm coming up in May.
You're so
You got me sweating like a black man.
Keanu.
He's so worked up today.
I
What's
can't believe
going
Keanu
on?
Reeves is fucking doing this. Everyone thought he was a good guy. You know?
You're welcome to spit on me, slap me, make me yours today because that's what I am.
Wow.
I need to get fucked a lot, man.
It's so crazy.
I didn't know he was like this.
I didn't know this either, man.
Tom and Christina, you are both so hilarious and attractive. My racially ambiguous hog is throbbing for your comedy.
Oh my God.
Wow. I didn't know he was such a fan.
I didn't know that either.
Tom, your thick Peruvian cock is so vascular, it makes me salivate like a dog hungry for a bone.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow. Keanu.
Keanu's really just a dirt dog.
Dude, he's so horny. I had no
know.
idea.
And he's broke.
That's the
So
craziest
that's the craziest
part.
thing. He's probably made $400 million
Where'd those dollars go?
just to fucking cool people.
You got to send him Bitcoin.
Yeah.
To
Here's the
help
thing.
him
You
out.
cannot wire me US dollar. That had to have been the best part. She's like, I can send you. He's like, no, go get some Bitcoin first.
It's so,
Then give me that.
so random.
Why? Because it's just legal shit. God, I'm in a fucking bind. Can you just get some Bitcoin? You realize too that woman had zero idea how to get Bitcoin.
I don't know either.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah.
like that lady had to be like, I need Bitcoin today.
Yeah.
So
She's like, do I go
somebody-
to 7-Eleven
Yeah.
and get Bitcoin?
How do I buy it?
I would have no
And then
idea.
he walked her through it. It was like, go here, go to this site, register this. Don't put too much information. And
Yeah.
then, and send me that code. And then, then you'll help me get out of this bind I'm in. Oh, anything. Yeah, I'm trying to help Keanu Reeves out. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. We need that as a drop.
That's just, we have it, I
Ding,
think.
ding, ding.
Yeah.
What a dummy.
Jesus.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's so fucking stupid.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Hey, mommy, show me how those big tits fart.
Wow, he knows your thing.
What the hell?
God.
Keanu.
Wow, mommy, you are so funny and talented and creative and nice and beautiful and physically attractive to me.
Wow, he
Wow.
likes
Do
you.
you know what I like at the end of that? He got real sultry. You're so attracted to me.
Yeah. Well, he says something about you being creative, and funny enough, you have some creative things.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I wanted to bring to light, Josh Zola, thank you so much for pointing this out, that Adrien Brody, the actor, has been selling his artwork to the public. And let me tell you, he's been crushing it.
Crushing it. And the reviews from the art world
Yeah.
are pretty fucking rough.
Well, they don't know good art when they see it. That's the problem. Yeah, it says the actor's art gets brutalized.
Yeah.
in a review. Well, who's
Well, but I saw some other art, world people. They were saying that it is absolutely
Let's look at it.
horrendous and
Let's
hideous.
see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Let's see what he's got. Let's
Alex
see. Yeah.
Greenberger of Art News says it's bad.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So it looks
one
if
of
you're
those like pop art shit. Yeah.
like decoupage. If you're listening to this, so it's
fucking A.
so he has
425
yeah,
grand.
I mean, this is great. So he sold this. It looks like a collage, and then Marilyn Monroe's in the middle, the Hollywood sign in the background. It's just like a collage of different Marilyns.
Well, I
and
will say this though,
images.
just to be fair to
Yeah.
this right now, because I didn't realize this when I heard his art had sold for that much. Looks like the amount that one sold for almost 425,000. It's for a benefit and includes a lunch with him.
Oh,
so that's
wow.
But I'm saying that's somebody
wow.
who's doing that to also it's to contribute to whatever the benefit is. It's
Okay.
not just somebody going, I want to buy this art for this much money.
I agree. I see what you're saying.
It's a little
I see
different.
what you're saying. The intent is different, but do we have any more of his work that we can critique and sort of look at? Because
Yeah, let's look at some.
I agree
Adrien
that
Brody.
that particular piece I feel like we've seen in galleries before.
Yeah.
It's a little been done. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
he's
is that. Yeah.
yeah, he's
it's
just like-
pop art shit.
It's pop art. He's collaging like
Yeah.
Betty Boop. Is that like a Banksy?
It's not that like notably. It's just you've seen it, like you
It's
said.
pop art.
Yeah, you've seen
It's
it.
pop art,
I have a piece of art like that from
Yeah.
a gallery when we were on the road, but it hangs in a garage.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just like they're like fun things.
But he's not selling all of these and giving it to charity. He
I
is
don't know
profiting, right? I'm assuming not all of these are
I
for
have
charity. I like the Bugs Bunny
absolutely
one.
No idea.
I think he's fine. I think it's fine.
Adrien Brody's art is horrendous.
Oh gosh, you guys.
Why are people pretending it isn't?
Well, I don't think it's horrendous.
I don't think it's
no different than the
horrendous.
shit that
Yeah.
is in galleries now. What's the diff? I think they don't like him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Listen, the point is seeing Adrien Brody's success.
I wonder what these
I
are.
like that one. They're
can,
skulls.
can you see what they're listed for at this gallery, at the Eden Gallery, whatever that is? I cannot imagine they're listing these for six figures. That's so insane.
So good.
Yeah, that would be really crazy.
People brutally mock Adrien Brody's art. Yeah, what is that? Brodux? So he made like a Starbucks symbol, but he called it Brodux, which isn't even like it's like Banksy is clever with his stuff, right? Like it's funny.
Oh my God! Yeah. No, that's
His stuff's really cool.
22,000.
yeah. That's like more in line with what that kind of stuff would go for. Probably like in
Sure.
the teens, and part of that's his name, and I think that one that everyone keeps citing is really because it was for a benefit.
Yeah,
So
those
they
are-
just made the price real crazy.
That was oh wow, look at this. Sold over.
So, but see, that's at a gala. Like that's not.
Yeah, that's for charity.
It's for charity.
Wow. Okay, so this is really
That's
interesting. Now
hilarious.
that's in line with what I'm going to propose here in a moment.
Yeah, tell me what you're doing.
So in light of, Adrien Brody's success, I was thinking I'm going to start putting my art up for sale.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to sell the original piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working on something for a while.
I need money. I am drowning in legal troubles that I cannot elaborate on right now. Please send me money and I
Okay.
will send you my love.
Yes.
So I've this is my first piece that I'm going to be putting out there for sale in light of Adrien Brody's.
Is that Adrian's or yours?
No, this one's mine.
Oh, that's yours. Okay.
This one's my original.
That feels Adrian like.
What the fuck are you talking about? I
I'm
did
saying
that
I
with
could-
my hand. That's oil pastels with my hands.
I'm saying like I could see this in a gallery.
Oh, okay.
That's
as
what I
long
meant.
as you mean it like that. Not
No, I
like
meant it as a
sucks.
compliment. No,
Okay.
I meant it as a compliment.
Well, yeah.
Is there a list price for the original?
For the original? Well, first of all, let me tell you a little bit about this piece
Oh,
before
right.
we jump straight to the price,
Sorry,
Tom.
that was tacky of me. I'm sorry.
I just want this. I want the context. Every great piece of art has
Yeah.
a story. Okay, this one is about my struggle. My struggle with breast cancer and this difficult year that I've had with my mortality and existence, and that's why I've made this piece of art. It's called "Fuck Around and Find Out."
That's what this is called?
Yes. And it's a cat, and he's not playing games. So I'm going to be selling this original piece. Are you ready?
Yeah.
$10,000 US.
Wow.
Not Bitcoin. US dollars.
Okay. 10 grand.
10 grand.
Where can they buy it?
Where are we going to post this, Josh?
I think on the YMH store, store.ymhstudios.com.
Let's see if that actually, yeah.
I need to get in on this Adrien Brody business plan. I'm going to do this first. Let's see if it
Well, can
it
people buy
goes.
prints who can't afford the...
We'll see. I don't
Oh.
know yet. I may just sell the original, and if
that's it.
the response was great, then I may sell the prints,
okay.
limited run.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable to me.
It seems totally reasonable. You know how much work went into this cat?
How long did it
Just
take?
hours, days of me thinking about color scheme and like, look how I fucking look at the bottom, bro. You see how like the fur fucking looks all soft and shit. I did that, bro. That's
it looks
my
great.
hand.
It really does look cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
This cat's a killer, dude.
Yeah, I like
I'm
it.
super stoked about it. And 10 grand, I feel like you could own this, put this in your house, frame it, whatever, you know.
Very cool.
Yeah, it'll just bring joy.
Hey, bitch, get in here and suck us up. Nasty flip ass bitch. Hey, get up in here and suck us up. Head monster gobble ass bitch. Head monster gobbling ass bitch. Sea creature, sea crawling ass bitch.
See, this is the type of misogyny that my artwork addresses.
Yeah.
You know, like in addition to being cancer survivor, mother, Eastern European immigrant, it's also about misogyny and patriarchy and all that stuff too.
He's so aggressive, this guy.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
It's You
Are you
suck
gonna
us up, you sea creature ass bitch. Like, it's really
because
so
that's
demeaning.
the woman that likes to be demeaned a little.
I guess. Or maybe I don't know if she likes it. She's just used to it. You know what I mean?
Bitch, get in here and suck us up.
Yeah.
She's like, that sounds pretty inviting.
Yeah. I mean,
sea creature, sea crawling ass bitch.
a sea creature,
Yeah.
sea crawling ass bitch.
That's for somebody who was abused a lot.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
Who's just like,
this feels familiar."
that feels right. Yeah.
God, I think about this all the time. If I might just compliment you,
Yeah.
don't compliment that bitch.
Don't compliment that bitch.
But
yeah.
like, I really should have ended up with a monster.
Don't compliment that bitch.
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
I should have been with a real psycho.
Like,
These fucking two.
even that bit didn't really make sense
No.
because he's supposed to be serving her.
Right.
And then she says, my lord, to the servant.
Right, like don't call me milady, call me my lord.
Oh, is that what
Like,
she's saying?
I'm the man in this relationship. I think because he's being so emasculated in the social media. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So she's
yeah.
like, I'm a
she's
man.
saying, call me my lord. Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, go inside and do your mommy and wife thing. Stop trying to be famous. That's what the comment was from
Oh, what a bitch.
Clarissa, 20.
I mean, look, do I like that they're trying to make fun of themselves? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's
it's
really
fun.
cool.
That's nice.
It's good. They just need help. Like they should have a comedian.
Help them out a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Call like who's good at these, you know?
Did we talk about watching
Brittany Furlan's good at like
did I?
Vine and TikTok.
Yeah, she is.
You should contact her.
Star Wars with the boys.
Oh my God.
So they've been doing this thing, by the way. I don't know if other people have the same experience where whenever you propose, let's watch this new thing that you haven't seen, they're like, absolutely not. So like when Harry Potter, like a couple of years ago, I was like, let's watch Harry Potter. They're like, I don't want to watch that. No way. I hate Harry. And like, I hate it. And you're like, why? They're great movies. And they're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not watching that. Same thing with Star Wars. I was like, let's watch Star Wars. They're like, no, I hate Star Wars. You hate Star Wars? I hate it. It's the worst. And you're like, all right. And like another year would go by. And I'd be like, you want to watch Star Wars? Like, no. Star Wars is the worst. And you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then finally I'm like, hey, let's watch Star Wars, the original. And Ellis throws this huge thing. He's like, I want to watch anything else. I'm like, seriously. And he's like, yeah, but let's just not even watch something. I go, how about just give it like 15 minutes. And if you don't want to watch it after 15 minutes, I'll turn it off. I'll find something else. He's like, fine. A few minutes in, Julian is just like, what is this? I'm like, it's Star Wars. And he's like, this is Star Wars? I go, yes. And he's like, this is pretty good. And I go, I know. And then Ellis is like, well, I've seen all of them. I'm like, wait a minute. You just said it's the worst. And he's like, yeah, I watched them all over at my buddy's house. And I'm like, I go, so you've seen these all? He's like, yeah, I know what this is. I'm like, okay, cool. Can we watch it? He's like, yeah, it's actually really good. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
It's so crazy.
And then Julian is like, who is that? I go, it's Han Solo. Han Solo? Yeah, he's like, what kind of name is that? I'm like, I don't know. He lives in fucking outer space. And he's like, Han? I go, yes. What's his last name? Solo. Han Solo. I'm like, yes. What's his real name? I'm like, Harrison Ford. He's like, oh. What's that what's that thing he's talking to? I'm like, that's Chewbacca. Chew what? Chewbacca. He's a Wookiee. What's a Wookiee? I go, that fucking thing. Who's the other guy? Luke Skywalker. What's his real name? Mark Hamill. Oh. Is that his friend? I'm like, I guess. I don't know, dude. Can we watch the movie?
No.
What's happening? Why does he do that? Who's Darth? Dark Vader? Darth Vader. Darth Vader. I go, yeah.
How do you spell that?
And
How
now
do you
he
spell
wants
it?
to
Now you
spell
gotta spell it.
I can't just watch.
I go, he's a real bad guy. How is he bad?
Yeah,
I'm like,
how
'cause
is he bad?
He's just consumed with evil. What does he do that's evil? I'm like, everything. He hates everybody that's alive. He wants everyone dead.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
It's
You
like
know what I
watching
would do
The
if I
Lawyer.
saw Dark Vader? I'm like, what? He goes, I'd go, fuck you.
Double bird.
Double bird to Darth Vader, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a
it's fucking
whole thing.
25 minutes into that movie, I had answered at least 150
I know.
questions.
And then his mind is really blown that Leia is actually
Oh, yeah.
Luke's sister, and now I had to fucking explain that doozy.
Oh, then because we watched the original 3, and then it's like, so wait, Darth is Luke's dad? And I go, yeah. And he goes, but how is he his dad? He used to be his dad? I go, well, yeah, I mean, he was Anakin Skywalker, and then he kind of turned to the dark side of the Force, and he's kind of half man, half machine. What? I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's fucking complicated. Can we just watch this fucking movie, please?
It's so complicated. Well, look, Star Wars is the greatest story ever told.
Well, it's just good and evil,
It's
you know?
fantastic. Well, it's so many layers
It
to
is.
it. I mean, it's Oedipal, right? I think why so many boys love it. It's the idea of killing your father, which is part of the drama of being like a 6 or 7-year-old boy. You love your mother, you want to kill your father.
Yeah.
Like you resolve these things in your brain. But I think that's why it really like you see that as a kid. And
Yeah.
on a subconscious level, you're like, wow, this is a wild story. The guy's got to kill his own father.
Yeah.
How do you do that? And then there's the idea of succumbing to the dark side of the Force. Well, what is the dark side of the Force?
Right.
It's the darkness within you. Well, what does that mean? It could be anything: addictions, bad feelings, low energy behaviors.
George Lucas was
amazing.
Was
Such a good story.
Obsessed with that.
Eastern philosophy.
No, what's that? Oh my God, this tale of I think it's an old
Siddhartha?
Irish,
Oh.
an old Irish tale. We studied it in college about like he was really fascinated with this author, and it was stories of like, you know, Star Wars is just like adapting,
Yeah.
you know, an old philosophy story of good versus evil. Essentially,
Yes.
it's these same tales, right? Just retold in a different way. But it was, oh shit, Pac-Man's calling me right
No
now.
way. I think we should answer that.
Really?
Yeah, Pac-Man Jones.
All right. What's up, man?
Hey,
Hey,
when I call you, answer your goddamn phone.
I just did. I did. I'm doing a podcast. What's going on?
What's up, Tom?
What's up, man?
Do you know who I am? The mailman, the little stanky booty mailman? The little stanky booty guy in Cincinnati. Bert know who I am.
Okay. All right. I like the hat, bro, and the teeth.
Oh, yeah, it's Who Day, baby.
Yeah, Who Day all the way.
You should check out this shit, T.
Hey, send me a link.
I will. I'll send it to you. How everything?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know, I ignore the noise.
Yeah, I know. There's a
I
lot of...
enjoy it, but like, shut the fuck up, people.
Yeah, that's right.
Work for my fucking self. Like, motherfucker, why are you fucking... What? You talking about I did what? Bro, you got the wrong guy, bro. Wrong guy. That's what I told his ass.
You should tell him that.
I did give him a little nug. I ain't gonna lie between me.
Oh, yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah.
I gave him a little nug, but I wasn't trying to hurt him with that.
That probably could have gone way differently. I'm glad you just...
Could have went a little bit worse.
Yeah.
I thought I did pretty good.
How are you doing on the links today?
We just started.
Oh, you just started.
Now.
All right, cool, man.
All right, call me, bro.
All right, bro.
Everything good?
But yeah, everything's good, man. Everything's good.
Hey, what kind of shoes you got on right quick? Let me see what kind of
They're running shoes, bro.
Oh.
Let me see. Damn, you let me down, bro.
Yeah, well, they're...
I bet my boy, I'm like, he fucking got J's on right now.
Nah, I just came from the gym, though, man. I came from the gym.
He's so fucking upset today, bro. I love you. All right. I love you.
I love you too, bro.
Always, bro.
Okay, bye. That was insane.
Insane. He shit on your shoes, babe.
Yeah, no, because they're like, he's got J's on. He had a bet going.
Oh.
So I just let him down.
Well,
Yeah.
who was the other fella?
I don't know. I didn't recognize him. but he had all diamond teeth. It was cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what you need to get next.
Do you think so?
100%.
Do you know who that was? Oh wait, is this the Joseph Campbell?
Joseph Campbell.
That's who I was
the
thinking
archetypes,
of. Thank you.
Of course.
So Joseph Campbell's
This is timeless.
we read about, we did a whole thing about this in college.
Of course.
Yeah.
Joseph Campbell, it's about mythology, the myths. The archetypes. Yes, it's fantastic.
I said
Joseph
Irish,
Campbell.
but I think I just got thrown by the name.
I was just reading him. What's the fucking one I was just reading? My memory is a dog shit. Fuck my brain. What's that guy, babe? Say it. My
Who?
brain is so fucking stupid.
I don't remember.
My brain.
I don't remember.
Nah, Mia's the fucking... what is his big book, Joseph, The Power of Myth? Yes, The Power of Myth. And it talks about the archetypes that exist in life. The father, the mother, the maiden. All these are human archetypes that exist.
You know, I gotta find...
It's all about that.
I remember a while back...
The Power of Myth.
I had found...
great book.
There's a story out there about Lucas shopping this script. And it's so funny to think of like a studio exec in the 70s reading and being like, fucking a what? A Wookiee?
Yeah, it's Chewbacca.
And he's trying to like explain, well, yeah, he's like, this is goofier than shit, man. We're not making this.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sure because it had to have been turned down by so many people.
Oh, for sure. It was too weird. So I remember there's a great story about how Jim Henson got the Muppets on television. It was Brillstein Gray did the show, and he's pitching it to Bernie Brillstein, Jim Henson. And Henson was just a stoner with puppets.
Yeah.
And they were like, there's some way we can commodify this. We don't know how. And so Henson and Brillstein are in a restaurant, and I think Bernie Brillstein goes, I know what it is. It's hee-haw with puppets. You know that stupid show, fucking Hee-Haw?
Yeah.
And that's it. That's how they pitched stuff in the 70s, because shit was so wild back then. Like Hee-Haw, Google Hee-Haw. It's the stupidest fucking show you've ever seen. Yeah, it's like hillbillies popping up in cornfields. Right. And like it's like
so that's how he pitched it.
Yeah, it's Hee-Haw with puppets. And I thought, that's so brilliant. That is a really good pitch. See, look at this stupid two characters, and it's all making fun of like Southern people and what do you call a gorilla with an attitude? Like, and they're jumping up in cornfields, popping and telling jokes. Yeah, it's like the stupidest shit. But then Laugh-In was big in the 60s. So this was like after Laugh-In. I don't know.
You see this guy? By the way, I know you like this.
Oh, are you there? Yes, you are live with me, Ben Hunt, on the CNN. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
What was he doing?
He farted.
Beefed?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Let me see again.
Yeah, he farted live on CNN.
Oh, are you there? Yes, you are live with me, Ben Hunt, on the CNN. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Idiot. He knew he was about to go live.
He just beefed.
He crazy.
Yeah.
He knew he was about to be live.
He did a full lean.
Yeah, you can't do that on CNN, bro.
And he's like, oh, sorry about that. Anyway, let's move on. Like, nah, you need to talk. The whole segment's got to be about your fart now.
Bro, and look, the other guy knows. He's
the other guy's like, you're live.
You fucking beef, dude.
The whole world just saw you rip ass, sir.
Fucking idiot.
Speaking of farting.
Yeah.
I am so excited. So if you're listening to the podcast today, June 25th, the day this is coming out, later today, we are debuting, finally, Fancy versus Phillip. My good friend Phillip Franklin Lee, the Michelin star chef who has Sushi by Scratch. He has Pasta Bar, NADC with Neen Williams, also does the podcast together, Not a Damn Chance podcast. He's a fantastic, phenomenal chef. So I got him to do a competition with Fancy Chef. And it was unbelievable. And I have a quick, I'm just giving you a little sneak peek.
I gotta see. Wet my beak.
Just a sneak peek from some of what went on that day. It was unbelievable.
Can't wait.
Juice me. I hear you. You don't need to see nothing. You need to mind your business. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas.
Fancy by reaching out to one of his phone numbers.
570-604-4667. Insane. Insanity.
The glass inspires the dish. It's not about quantity, it's about that's the glass about.
Beautiful and nice. Beautiful and nice.
Oh, yeah.
You located now?
Oh my God.
That was unbelievable. That was a dream come true. To have the two kind of highest level chefs I know go at it. Just real competition, see who can come up with what. It was really a treat. I feel so lucky. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
The full cut is just incredible. I mean, the tension in the room,
Ugh.
these guys going at it, back and forth, high level guys, just their minds, racing and like all the flavors that we had. That it was just. I'm so sorry you couldn't make it that day. It was unbelievable.
I had stuff going on. The phone's ringing is what really adds to the adrenaline rush going on.
Raw footage. Just we didn't, tell them to ever turn them off.
Don't turn off the ringer, bro. You got 6 phone lines.
Is not though the most impressive thing that you've seen that he can rattle off every number?
It's pretty crazy.
Isn't that incredible to you?
Because I don't think I know my own phone number.
Well, I don't know more than maybe 2 numbers.
Yeah.
He just was like, boom.
He's savant-like.
Yeah.
With that.
That and cooking. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
May I ask you, what was the dessert that you were sampling?
So he, I don't want to give it away, but I'll just tell you. There was fresh berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and I think it's rum-infused whipped cream.
How does he do that, I wonder?
They sell it out of the can. And
got it. Wow.
It's Cardi B's, vodka-infused whipped cream.
Ugh.
So it's whipped cream that has, and he was like, I just came up with that on the spot, and there was like a mint leaf on it. It was
beautiful and nice.
So different. Yeah. It was beautiful and nice.
Was Phillip worried?
Oh, yeah.
When he saw Fancy what Fancy was bringing.
First of all, Fancy came in wearing a chef's outfit.
Yeah, and Phillip did
was
not.
like, I'm just wearing my regular clothes. Like, well, mistake number 1.
Yeah.
You
got to come correct.
Yeah.
You got to come styled.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to watch the whole thing. It looks fantastic.
It was incredible.
It looks delicious, too.
Yeah, it was really,
most importantly,
really
spectacular.
Delicious time. You can watch this Fancy versus Phillip battle at 5 p.m. Central here on the YMH YouTube channel. So, I got something for you. Ready?
Always. Fuck.
Okay.
Was that a suicide?
No.
Nah.
No. It was, she was trying to clean her windows. Yeah. It's in Russia. 80 years old. Yeah. Walked away with bruises.
No.
Yeah.
Telling you, the Slavs are built different, son.
Isn't that incredible?
Wow.
I mean, that is hard the way.
Now let's see it again. Fuck.
She's like, shit.
Dude, that didn't, okay. Bruises.
Someone's like, all right, you're going to hire someone to clean the windows. She's like, all right.
Fuck. She just fell out. Can I tell you something? Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, man.
Falling out of your window is extremely easy. I had a friend in college who fell out of a 3rd-story window. He was at a house party. There was a band playing, and he was with this girl, and the room got progressively fuller and fuller, and he just got backed in, and he and this girl, he was behind her, back
she's leaning on
into
him.
He's right, and then whoop out the 3rd-story window. He falls first. She falls on top of him. He's in a coma for 3 weeks. And he's never been the same. Broke a bunch of shit. It was horrible.
And she was fine?
No, she didn't make it.
She didn't make it?
Yeah.
From the 3rd story?
Yes.
Damn.
So, yeah.
And she landed.
Wait, I'm sorry.
second?
Wrong story. Wrong.
Oh.
She was fine. But she felt really guilty that he wasn't. Sorry. That was the story. I forgot that. Sorry. She survives. And she doesn't have as much trauma and injury as my friend did.
Oh.
But he's never been the same. He was really, really, really like super intelligent before that happened.
Yeah.
And then like.
And then do you have another story about someone who died?
No, I'm thinking, no. I'm
Okay.
probably just mixing up clips that we've seen on the show. Different traumatic.
Well, first of all,
things.
we've never played someone who didn't make it. So that's in your head.
No, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now.
This is fun music.
Is that at Buc-ee's?
I think it's gonna.
Fuck these big ass buses, man.
Bro. I think you're gonna hit the car pretty hard. No? Oh.
Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh, fuck. That could happen.
That was
right
insane.
here in Texas.
That was one of
That
the
was-
craziest things I've seen.
Dude, I'm so afraid of that happening to me.
The logic too, like your brain. Sometimes your brain doesn't, like he's just like,
I know,
oh,
it's fine.
block the thing from hitting my car, and not adding up how much force and pressure. I mean, I don't think he's going to stand up straight ever again for the rest of his life.
Because the way where it smushed all his internal organs,
He's like,
like
but-
the
but my
important
ca- but my
things,
car's
the
cool.
cars.
my car's not scratched. That's cool.
But it literally got him like
Holy
stomach,
shit.
spleen, liver, kidneys, everything mush.
Oh.
By the way, buy Christina P lipstick.
He
I got
sustained
4 colors.
a serious injury
ChristinaP.com.
to his hip. That's where he got hurt. His hip. I'm sorry. Didn't mean. Interesting time to plug the lipstick. Do you want to do that again?
ChristinaP.com, 4 shades. You can get Atomic Red, Perfect Red, Madison, and Berlin. ChristinaP.com. Buy all 4.
I got one more for you.
Oh, fuck off.
Ready? Yes. Oh. Guess what? Okay.
Yeah.
She's okay.
Hold on, I got the weirdest text.
Okay.
So you know this phone used to belong to...
Yeah.
You and I are more than friends. We're like a really small gang, minus the weapons and cool jackets.
Okay. That's probably spam. Do you know what I've been doing now?
What?
So I used to always say I'm Ambassador Cartwright.
Yeah.
Right? And it was like, and then get them to be like, I'm sorry, what? I'm like, this is Ambassador. The State Department's going to visit
Sure.
you. Like all this. So what I do now, like I got one like a week ago that was like, hey, Jessica, it's me, Kathy. Are you ready for lunch?
Yeah.
I just go, yeah, where are we eating lunch? And then they go, wait, where are you? I go, I'm outside. Where are you? And then they don't like they always are looking for, you're supposed to go, that's not me. That's
right.
So
Oh,
I
I'm so
just
sorry.
I affirm everything now. And then they just
Oh.
stop. You go, you know what I mean? Like whatever they say, just like you just yes and
So I
it.
should say, you and I are more than friends. We're like a really small gang, minus the weapons. Ha, LOL, for sure, homie.
Yeah. Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, for sure, homie.
Just add to it, and then they just go like, when they're like, wait, who is this? You go, no, wait,
Who
who
the
is
fuck
this?
is this,
Yeah.
bro? I thought you were my homie. What's up, bitch?
Are we going out later?
Yeah, let's go. Oh, let me add that. Are we hanging later? What's up, bro?
It's more fun actually,
It is so much fun, yeah.
because they're looking for you to just like try to
Yeah.
dismiss them.
Yeah, so
and
they
if you
can
just
be
go
like-
no, I want to hang out. Why?
And
How
then-
come we're not friends more? Yeah.
I miss
Yeah.
you. I miss you, girl. Just
Yeah.
been thinking about you.
Let's hang out.
Let's see if they're not gonna write back. That you're right. Yeah, because they want you to be like, who is this? Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
Oh, this is Caitlin.
And then
or
they go,
fucking
well,
Debbie.
it's okay. Like let's just
hang out.
yeah.
Let's chat. Yeah, and then they need fucking what's it called? Bitcoin.
Oh, you move your phone.
They need fucking Bitcoin and shit.
Did you see this? This was done by one of our Scott Welsh.
Yeah, I know that name.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff on Instagram, and he's been doing things like this for a long time, really cool ones, but this one was really, really special.
And that's when I decided I'm going to murder my mother. I knew a week before she died I was going to kill her.
Ugh.
And she went out to a party, she got soused, she came home, went to sleep. I was woken up by that, came out, I walked up to her bed, she's laying there reading a paperback. As many thousands of nights before. And she said, oh, I suppose you're going to want to sit up all night and talk now. I looked at her, I said, no. I said, good night. And I knew I was going to kill her. You know?
Pretty cool.
That's really cool. I like
Yeah.
that Charo's reading my son is a sociopath.
A psychopath. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they did a really good Charo.
Really good. Really
Yeah.
good. Your teeth are awful in this.
Well, it's real audio.
Yeah, I know.
That's from Ed Kemper.
Okay.
He was goofball, killed his mom in real life.
Yeah, I figured as much.
There he is.
Yeah.
Big guy, smart guy too.
Sure. Why is he smart?
He had a really high IQ.
They just,
He was really intelligent. Yeah.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
Yeah, 6'9", big fuck, huh?
6'9".
He's 6'9".
Damn, dude, that's tall as shit.
Fuck,
right?
IQ of 145.
Oh, it's fucking
Places
crazy.
him in the genius range.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for sharing this.
Yeah, he was a real neat guy. Too bad that
Who else did he kill besides his mommy?
some other broads. He had a real problem with killing women.
They
Yeah.
usually do. That's
Yeah.
how it goes. Was he
He
still
murdered
alive?
7 women. Yeah, one girl.
Uh-oh.
He murdered his paternal grandparents
Oh.
when he was 15. And most of his non-familiar victims were female college students hitchhiking, which is something you can't even do anymore.
I know.
There is no like hitchhiking kind of culture anymore, really.
Well, look, if I were one of these clowns, you know what I would do?
Mm.
Get on the dating apps.
Start killing that way?
Yeah. Hey, come meet me at this fucking bar, dark ass place.
With a phony picture? You have to do a
Of
phony
course,
picture.
whole identity.
Yeah.
And this dumb broad show up.
But you have to pick somebody. Wait, because it's interesting, right? If you do
I
a
know how
full
to do
catfish thing,
Yeah.
then the woman's there looking for this other guy.
Yeah.
And you know who she is.
Yeah.
She has no idea, right? But do you want to pick somebody who's close to what you look like so that she engaged? So you're just like waiting.
No. So here's what you're gonna do. First of all, I know who you're gonna fucking go after. One of these Disney adult losers, like these.
You're talking to me?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying in general. If you wanted
Oh.
to kill somebody, go after one of these losers, these Disney fucking adults.
Jesus,
on
you're
these
so aggressive.
Hold on these specific sites where they're like, I'm a rope dropper.
Mhm.
What was the other one?
One of these fucks?
Yeah, one of these dorks.
Park closer.
I'm a park closer. I'm a rope dropper, and you get this girl all juiced up on how like down you are for Disney.
Yeah.
You set up a meeting time. You stand her up, just like this fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Your date didn't show up?
Mhm.
I'm so sorry, but you're wearing like a Disney shirt that she can cling
Yeah.
to. Why don't you hang out with me? Let's go for a walk around Lake
Oh, I
Austin.
see.
And then now you fucking strangle her ass and put her in the fucking lake.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So I just happen to be, I have my Mickey Mouse shirt on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
This is so weird.
No, I'm just here crazy.
You're into
you
this stuff?
You like Disney?
Oh, I love this
Oh,
stuff.
shit.
God, this guy's a real loser.
Well, I'm sorry somebody did that to you. Shit.
Yep.
There's no fucking way to treat someone.
And these nerds are like in Orlando.
Yeah.
Easiest place to dump a body is Florida. All the swamps
Oh,
and
yeah.
the gators, they just chew everything out.
Yeah,
You
go to the
dump her-
Everglades and you just
Dude.
feed the gators.
For fucking sure, homie.
Yeah.
What do you
Sounds
want?
like you've kind of thought this through a little bit. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's off the top of your head.
Well, it is actually.
Okay. Pretty cool.
I just think these nerds, like these, you have to go to like a specific nerd culture because then they're
Mhm.
really looking for it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're willing to block out a lot of stuff. Just like that guy that got catfished, the 14-year-old ass eater.
Man kills husband and wife over debt and dumps bodies
See?
in the swamp.
Florida. That's where you dump a
Yeah.
body. Oh yeah, we've been thinking about this for a long
He
time.
killed a couple. Huh. Let's see. A man is accused of fatally shooting a married couple, leaving their bodies in a swamp because he believed the husband had stolen $30,000 from him.
Jesus.
A jury now convicted the 39-year-old Todd Jackson of 2 counts of first-degree murder, armed kidnapping, burglary of an occupied dwelling with a firearm, and tampering with physical evidence. I like that one thing says believed, meaning that maybe that didn't happen.
Yeah. But
A judge sentenced him to life in prison. Let's see. They realized law enforcement suspected them. Okay. Bank records found no suspicious transactions that would indicate the victim stole from his bank account. We further argued that while the co-defendants had numerous motives to commit the crime, Mr. Jackson had none. No physical evidence linked Mr. Jackson to the crime scene. Well, okay.
I mean, 30 grand, that's enough to murder somebody over.
Yeah.
That's a lot of scratch.
But it seems like there's nothing that connects him to that. Like the couple, did they actually do that?
Doesn't seem like it. I just found the story. I'm not sure the whole the whole backstory of it. But
Deputies
yeah,
used a surveillance technique that Nichols said her stepfather was the one who shot and killed a couple because he thought Raymond Klein had stolen $30,000 from him. That is a lot to do if you go, I think this guy took money from me. Like, you don't know. Feels like you'd want to know.
You'd
want
to confirm it.
Yeah.
But then you'd also want to be able to get your money back before you kill that guy.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, hey, dude, here's your chance to give it back to me. And then when he doesn't, I fucking murder him.
Kill that guy.
Right?
Nice.
Like, you want your money back.
You want your money
Shit.
back, yeah.
That's
30 grand?
That's a lot of scratch, bro.
That's a lot of dough, yeah.
Yeah. Give me my fucking money, bitch.
Bitch.
Fucking
Fucking
dummy.
bitch.
Yeah, see? So many bodies. Woo! I don't like that. I don't want to fucking see that. Fuck that. Fuck this, dude. I'm not looking at this. I broke my ankle. I don't want to see this.
It was just dislocated. He put it back on.
Yeah, I don't want to see this. This
Yeah.
happened to me, remember?
Yeah.
Remember when they said, you watched them, didn't you? They usually put you on. They didn't give her ketamine or amphetamine or anything.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think
wait.
it's a
Wait.
man.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, came back
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Homie, wait, isn't this Jenny?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, it is. Yes, it's Jenny. Yes, dummy.
Yeah, see, this is the fun way to do it.
Yes, dummy, it's Jenny. Who the fuck are you? No. It should
No.
be like, yes, dummy, it's Jenny.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Homie, wait, isn't this Jenny? Yes, dummy, it's Jenny. Let's see what this fucking idiot says back.
It's so much more fun.
It's so much more fun, yeah. Okay, wait, when they reset my ankle, they put me on. That's when I did ketamine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They didn't
yeah.
even give this poor motherfucker Xanax. Fuck.
Dude, that ankle was completely
I know,
off.
I saw it. I don't want to see it.
Then he had like the
Stop.
that like flutter. He's like,
I don't like this. I know, I don't like it, dude. You fucking show me this. What kind of fucking hospital is this?
I mean, it's not here. I'll tell you
Yes,
that.
for sure. Give him drugs, bro.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck, Enny, you're here.
Enny's back.
Nice, we missed you.
Mm-hmm.
We need a Steve
I'm
song.
just strolling in. You can't do that.
Why is he late to work?
That's fucking crazy. I came in late. Only I can do that. This is fucking. I can't believe I work here. This is so fucking dumb. Where have you been? We miss you.
Where the fuck have you been, bro?
I'm fucking working, man. Shit.
Come
I'm
on.
working in the other studio. I got a bunch to do. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right.
So
woo.
All right.
We need to get some Negro spiritual music to play when Enny gets on the mic. Can we get that for him, please? What?
Oh my fucking God.
You want to get some of those tracks? Yeah.
Do another one. Those are funny.
All right.
Whole white baby, bro.
Yeah.
I got a 2001 Chevrolet Suburban, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sweating.
I ain't going out like that.
So funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't dropped a day in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In jail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! You want to see some of your talks?
Fucking always,
Fucking
dude.
insane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
He packaged a damaged old TV and then it was stolen.
Isn't that fucking amazing?
That's amazing.
So for those people just listening,
Yeah.
if you want to get rid of an old television,
This is a Ring camera from a front porch
Yeah.
where a guy took his old shitty TV, packaged and taped it up and put it on his front porch.
Yeah, you make it look like it's a delivery
Yeah.
box, and people
And then
will
some
just
piece
take
of
your
shit
trash.
just stole it. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's really fun.
This is a shitty spray tan product. I did want to be tan, but come to find out, I bought the wrong freaking spray tan on Amazon, and this is the result. Like,
is that a woman?
Yeah.
It's a lot of hair.
Ding. It is her.
It's a lot of hair, right?
A lot of
looks like chest and facial hair.
Yeah, some broads have a lot of like hormonal stuff.
Uh-huh.
No, it looks like hormonal hair. It doesn't look like dude hair.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Like, yeah, broads sometimes
Yeah.
have to take off the hair.
That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's quite a bit of.
I know.
Also, that's real dark.
Real chocolatey. Yeah.
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 No, it's way too dark.
Yeah, probably. Maybe go a shade lighter next
You've
time.
got to be conservative with spray tan or any self tanner.
Yeah.
Because then it looks the best. Conservative is always the way to go with everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, any facial work, I'm saying, like teeth, stuff like that. You
Don't go too
crazy.
far. Yeah.
Our kids don't have bedtimes. They don't have any restrictions on any kind of media, and they can eat what they want when they want. Now, when somebody first hears that, they tend to think,
Well, I'm about to say, that just sounds like chaos.
I know, and most people think that. If you would have told me that 15 years ago, I would have believed the same thing. However, they make really good choices for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, the kids have total freedom to, you know, anything from jumping on the trampoline at 2 a.m. to staying up late, you know.
How late do the kids go to bed sometimes?
Yeah, well, I mean, just last night, I basically said, what do you think, Orion? Are you ready to go to bed? And it was 3:05 a.m. And he said, yeah, I'm tired.
And how old is he?
And he's 5.
Cool.
I do little jabs, you know? Great.
They may go to bed and get up late, but a rules-free lifestyle doesn't mean the Martin kids sit on their hands.
There we go.
Devon, the eldest, spends much of his time learning practical skills, like woodwork and
That's
blacksmithing.
If I'm interested in woodworking, then I'm going to woodwork. You know, if I'm interested in a video game, I'm going to play that video game. You know, whatever I want to do, I can do.
Have you looked at subjects, though? Like, if you went to school, you'd do history, geography, math, English?
If I wanted to, I would. I'm learning what I'm doing, and I'm doing it pretty well, I like to think. And I figured I can learn almost anything that way. History would be easy. I just go online and read about it.
So you can learn a lot from online. You can learn a lot from YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, we call it YouTube, the University of YouTube, or YouTube University.
Have you ever thought that you might like to go to school?
I've thought about it a few times for about 4 seconds, and I realized, of course not. Why would I want to leave this life and go to school?
It was fascinating. It's
Hey,
fascinating.
it's definitely a way.
I remember knowing of, I should say, somebody who did this type of parenting.
Okay, like total free reign.
Yeah.
Okay, and what happened? Are they in jail?
I don't know.
or-
I don't know what happened. I know that the person that had access to this family is the one that told me about it.
Okay.
Was like, it's not that cool
No.
to witness.
Well, listen, I think from a parenting perspective, having everybody on a schedule just puts you at ease. Because if your kid's up, your 5-year-old, until 3 a.m., that means your ass is up at 3 a.m.
It's
watching them jump on a fucking trampoline. And I'm not interested in that, bro.
I don't think so either, man. I mean, I understand that there's something cool about this. Like,
yeah.
I think the fact this kid's like learning blacksmith work or whatever, you know, he's like that kind of thing. You're like, oh, that's pretty rad. But the fact that there's no, like, people, I think kids want boundaries. They want,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they need it. They need it to, because if they're always anxious about, well, when's the next thing coming? Like, when is dinner? When is sleeping time? Then their brains aren't free to learn.
Because I saw this
They
is
need
from
that.
the vaults. I thought we were going to get a 10-year update.
Oh,
That's what I thought was happening on this.
Can you search for that, Josh? That would be really cool.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
mean, I hope
crazy.
he takes that stupid door knocker out of his fucking nose.
Yeah.
It looks dirty, too. Have you done a fucking shower?
Congratulations, Jared. Congratulations, Jared. Congratulations, Jared. On coming out. Congratulations, Jared. Congratulations, Jared.
Okay.
Congratulations, Jared. On coming out.
All right, this is for my friend Jared, who came out recently, and I have to apologize. This was sent on Friday, and I'm just now getting to it. So I'm sorry. Jared, good for you. I'm happy for you. Know that you are loved and you're special. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Christina.
Congratulations, Tom. Coming out. You don't like that?
No. I mean the
What?
the reason for the message is nice. Congratulating someone on
Yeah.
coming out. That's great.
You don't like
the
that
voice
positive?
is terrible.
Well, whatever.
Not whatever.
Potato.
No.
Maybe that's a really nice voice. Mariah
not-
Carey was known for her high pitched
This does not sound like Mariah Carey.
singing.
That does not sound like Mariah Carey.
Not yet. The power of yet. Meghan Markle. Yet. She's not.
She's not a Mariah Carey singer yet. 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 I haven't taken a shit today. Yet.
A
There you
moment
go.
of grand opening, epic universe.
This is
Some other
the
Disney.
murder gallery we're going to kill everybody.
This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, no one's going this way.
Wow, I
What
like
are
seeing
we
all these
seeing?
fat people running. That's good.
This is madness.
Jesus Christ.
This is so cool.
This is a new exhibit?
Guess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I guess this is Euro. It looks like Euro Disney.
The grand opening of Epic Universe.
Universe. Wow. There's.
Wow.
I've only seen
Everyone's
one kid.
waving.
I've seen one kid so far.
All right, hold on. What does it say there? Epic Universe, a
my
new theme park
God.
located in Orlando, Florida, officially opened May 22nd. 750-acre park features the 5 themed areas: Celestial Park, Dark Universe, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, Super Nintendo World, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. Okay.
All good things.
Yeah, those things. I
All
mean,
fine.
Yeah.
There's no kids in this video. Have you noticed that?
Hold on.
One fucking kid. I've seen.
Scroll up a little bit, just a hair. So Celestial Park serves as the gateway to the other lands. It includes attractions like Stardust Racers, Constellation Carousel. Dark Universe is a shadowy world inspired by Universal's classic movie Monsters, featuring attractions like the Monsters Unchained. How to Train Your Dragons, obviously based on that world of dragons. Super Nintendo World.
Okay.
Immersive land featuring attractions like Mario Kart. And, of course, the Harry Potter one. Pretty self-explanatory there. All right, so that's a new park. I didn't know that.
Great. And again, I would probably love to take our children to it, but these are all adults geeking out and running. These are all fat adults running and geeking out.
You know, I feel like you're going to get some backlash for
I don't
this.
give a fucking shit. All these people need to be in mental institutions. This is ridiculous.
For the record, don't agree, everybody. Don't agree. I think she's wrong. I
These
think you should
adults
just-
that are into this stuff,
I
this
think-
is mental illness,
I think
guys.
just like what you like, and if it makes you happy, just go there.
Yeah, just don't make videos. If you like what you like, do it privately. This dork puts it online.
Oh my God.
Piss Pups is today, Sunday, May 4th, from 4 to 9 p.m. For the location info, hit me up in my DMs and I'll send it on over.
$35
It's
at the door.
$35 at the door.
Oh, Piss Pups
and
today.
follow your snout and sniff Chipper out.
But we missed it.
How
on
is
May
this
4th.
different than the last video? How? How is this different?
This is for adults, babe. This is piss play.
Piss Pups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where adults piss on each other. It's different.
What we needed for the Piss Pups to go to the fucking new park. They need to go to the dark How to Train Your Dragon.
To spray everywhere.
And just to sniff with their snouts and just piss everywhere. Yeah.
They need their own amusement park, the pups.
I would, by the way,
Piss Pups.
just to put it out there, if the Piss Pups are listening,
Piss Pup community
would fund this venture.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you guys would go as a group to piss all over this new park, I'll pay for it.
Oh, for fucking sure. I
Yeah.
would too. Or a Piss Pups park. That would be fucking amazing.
That'd be rad too.
Just a bunch of gay guys. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Fuck this shit.
The worst thing ever
Fuck
would be to be up here with like your
this.
kids.
Fuck.
Oh, it's in Mexico City?
That's
God
why.
damn.
That's why.
No, it happens everywhere.
Like this? Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
no,
it
you're
happens-
right.
that
I
happens
shouldn't
all
be
over the
so
world.
racist. No, you're right. This is during a storm, and it looks like they have to stop the ride because of the storm.
Well, just
the weather.
lower it. There must be some mechanical failure.
Just lower it.
Lower the guy. That's what I would be up there going, lower the fucking thing!
And like they saw the weather coming. They
Yeah.
couldn't have lowered these poor people.
Well, I think
before
they
the
probably got
storm.
stuck. It's not about that. It's probably the storm's coming and they're like, hey,
And they got
we're stuck.
stuck at the same time. This is just bad timing. These
Yeah,
poor
it is.
people.
It is, man. Daddy Reese wouldn't be happy with that.
They are stuck up there in Mexico City.
Do you want the... By the way, I didn't realize that the
There are
other
no
day,
tacos on the ride.
there's a closing song here.
Oh.
It's called Enny Wears Those Pants.
Oh shit.
It's by Jumpman Studios.
Hell yeah, dog.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, of
This is our
course.
closing song.
Oh,
Thank you
okay.
for watching. Thank you for listening. Check it out. Here's a new song.
Wait, what? Wear those pants. Wear those pants. I'm close. Wear those pants. Wear those pants.
Oh my god, is he gonna fuck that bitch?
Wear those pants. Wear those pants.
Don't pull on my fucking string.
Wear those pants. Wear those pants. Wear those pants.
Don't pull on my fucking string.
Wear those pants.
Vagina.
Wear those pants. Wear those pants. I'm close.
I would punch you so fucking hard.
Vagina.
Dude, so many dudes want to pull on my fucking
Vagina.
Can't make my dad white. I'm a worker.
You know, I'm a worker.
I'm close. Rob. I also go, dude. What? Wait, what? You were so beautiful. Cause I can fuck you up. I'm a worker. Rob. What? Cause I can fuck you up. Rob. I'm close. I'm usually the dude saying, wear those pants.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Julia. Look at you. Good morning.
Oh my god, is he gonna fuck that?
I also go, dude.
Look at you. Good morning. Good morning. The greatest moments of my life. Look at you. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh my god, is he gonna fuck that?
Ciao, baby.
You're welcome.
That was amazing.
Thank you.